How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my first NHL 23 YouTube video. 23 is finally here. The wait is over, so I'm going to show you guys what strategies to use to have the advantage over your opponents. I came top 8 in the GWC back-to-back years, so I know what strategies to use against these opponents and what I think the meta is going to be this year. If you guys want to hit any of the socials down below, I'll leave my Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord down below. If you guys can hit those and follow, much appreciated. I'm doing daily streams this year, so if you guys can hit the follow, that'd be much appreciated. Also, if you guys want to hit the subscribe button as well, I'm looking for 1,000 subs before 2023, so if you guys can help me hit that goal, that'd be much appreciated. Obviously, be grinding YouTube this year as well, so hope you guys do that. And so let's get right into the strategies. We're going to start off with the offensive zone strats here. We got crash the net 5-5-10-10 on all lines. Crash the net is going to be the meta this year, in my opinion. Last year, in my opinion, it was behind the net. Overload was usable. Cross crease goals don't go in nowhere near as much as they did in past years. Crashing it is going to be the move. You're going to have to take D shots. You're going to have to take tips. You're going to have to do, cut plays, score in tight. Crashing it will be the best for that. 5-5-10-10. Trust me, these are going to work for you best. I think this would be the baseline for any top player. If they want to do better this year, they're going to have to use crash this year. And so these are going to slatters that I will run for that. Obviously, you can change this as well. You can change it to behind the net. You can change it to overload. You can tweak this however you want. But just like I said, in my opinion, I think crash net is going to be the best this year. You have to score goals in tight. You have to score goals off shots from the point, all that stuff. Crash net will be the best for that. Now, moving on to the D sliders here, I got 0 hold line pinch, and I got 10 cycle shoot. Hold line on 0, you're going to want to bring all your defensemen back this year. Passive gameplay is going to be the move this year. So, in my opinion, I think hold the line 0 is perfect. You don't want your defensemen pinching. You don't want them stepping up at all. Bringing them back, hold line at 0 is the absolute play, in my opinion. And you'll see this passive style once we go farther into the strategies here. Now, moving over to the cycle shoot, you got 0-10. In my opinion, once again, D shots are going to be huge this year. Tips, D to Ds, everything. They're going to be huge. Take your shots on the point this year. And so I think shoot at 10 is the best. Your defensemen are in set formation to shoot shots from the point. In my opinion, it's just the best. You're going to run that, especially with crash. This is going to be broken. I promise you guys, you're going to have an advantage over your opponents if you know how to use crash net with the cycle shoot being at 10. Now, moving over to the team strategies, I got 1-2-2 passes as my forecheck, 1-4 is my neutral zone, trap forecheck at 0, defensive pressure at protect net, and defensive strategy at collapsing. First, we'll start off with 1-2-2 passive. 1-2-2 passive, once again, in my opinion, is going to be the meta this year. I think 1-2-2 passive, you're going to want to bring all your guys back. On the forecheck, yeah, maybe you'll have one forward, maybe apply some slight pressure, but you're going to want to bring everyone back this year. Poke checking is nowhere near as good this year, and in-stride bumps are not as good as they should be. They're almost better at standing still, which is what we'll get into a little bit later, but it just, in my opinion, 1-2-2 passive, bring all your guys back. Let the opponent make the mistake instead of you making the mistake. Sorry. So, in my opinion, 1-2-2 passive is the move. You can even change that to maybe a 2-3, but I'm pretty certain on 1-2-2 passive being the best this year. Now, moving on to the neutral zone, we're running a 1-4. This is what I was talking about when your bumps are better when you're standing still. On the blue line, if you have all your guys on the blue line except one guy that's floating around the neutral zone applying pressure, this is huge because if anyone wants to come in at any angle, you have a guy there to bump. Maybe you throw that poke check, but you gotta be very careful this year with those poke checks. You will get burnt if you don't have an accurate poke. So you could change this to maybe a 1-2-2 red, 1-2-2 blue, as you see them giving a formation there for you. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. Straight lining is so good this year. Capitalize on people poke checking and missing is huge. You're going to want to run a 1-4 in my opinion. This will be the best for you against pretty much any player. Now, we got the trap forecheck slider at 0. At 0 trap basically means you're bringing everyone back. You don't want anyone going at your opponents, which is exactly how I want it. Now, I changed the slider up to 6 depending on where it is in the game. If I'm down 1 with a minute left, of course I'm gonna run everyone. I want the puck back, right? 0, start off the game. To start it off, this will be the best in my opinion. Once again, playing passive, letting your opponent make the mistake instead of you is the huge thing this year. And just staying still, making sure you're not giving up any high quality chances will be the meta this year. Now, moving on to the defensive pressure and strategy, I got protect net collapse. This is a little bit subject to change, but in my opinion, this is the best. I know lots of top players have been using these pressure and strategy for a long time, and I think it is even better this year. I think collapsing, try to bring everyone down. If there's a D shot, you can block the shot. If someone's trying to go across, you'll intercept it. Is perfect. Protect net as well. Once again, you can't be aggressive in this game anymore. You can't run at everyone spamming poke or spamming bump. It's not going to work. You're going to want protect net. You're going to want to bring everyone back. This will help you eliminate the big chances in the game, and in my opinion, it is the best strategy for the D zone this year. Now, moving on to your power play strategy, I'm running the 1-3-1. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know a whole lot about the 1-3-1. I used it in the beta quite a bit, and I really like the looks that I got with it. I just feel like your guys are set up perfectly with you know, the three guys in the middle, obviously, and then one in the front of the net, one at top. I just feel like it's perfect. It makes the most sense for me, and you get a lot of angles if you pass the puck well. So, in my opinion, I think the 1-3-1 will be the best power play strategy this year. If not, I'm probably going to fall back to overload, but I'm pretty certain that I'll be running 1-3-1 this year. Now, over to the face-off formation. I'm not going to tell you which one to like really use. It is all personal preference, but for me personally, I like running it on aggressive. I like being able to win it back to that defenseman at the closest to you and hit that forward that opens up for the face-off play. Aggressive is the easiest for me to do it with, so I'm gonna run aggressive. I would recommend it, but you know, I'm not gonna knock on you for using normal. Now, moving on to the penalty kill strategies, we are running a 1-2-2 with a normal face-off formation. The 1-2-2 is, in my opinion, going to be the best penalty kill strategy, and I don't even think it will be close. 1-2-2 was the penalty kill strategy that I think every top player wanted to run last year, but they couldn't. So last year, no matter what strategy you ran for penalty kill sliders, pretty much anyone could walk out and hit the guy far side if you were not controlling a forward and brought him down. So basically, they're doing that for you now with this formation. You're going to have that forward in the middle that's to be able to pick off those passes. You have the two defensemen down low, taking those options down low, and you have the guy up top for the D shots. In my opinion, this is the best penalty kill strategy. It will be used the most, in my opinion. I think this also counters 1-3-1 as well. So this will be the best for everyone that's going to be trying out that new strategy. So in my opinion, the 1-2-2 is going to be the best penalty kill strategy to help you guys kill off those penalties. And then moving on over to the face-off formation, I have it at normal. Once again, I'm not going to knock at you for whatever you do. Aggressive, if you want to run all three wingers on the dot. If you want to run defensive, the guys sit a little bit farther back. But me personally, I just have it normal. I just want to win it back to my defenseman and get it out or hit a cut pass, something along those lines. So in my opinion, normal is what I would use. But once again, not going to knock on you for using something else. Alright guys, and that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video was talking about my strategies and what you guys should use for this year to help you guys win games. Obviously, if you want to tweak something or if you don't like these sliders, don't get me wrong, you can switch them up. I'm not telling you to use them, but in my opinion, I think this would be the baseline for any player to do well in this game. So running a passive type system will be the best this year, in my opinion. Also with, you know, crashing the net and stuff will be the best this year. So yeah, so that's about it for the strats video. Once again, I'm gonna leave my socials down below, my Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord. I'm gonna leave links to those in the description. If you guys hit those and follow me, much appreciated. I'm gonna be streaming my champs, rivals, packs, everything you can imagine on my Twitch. So please, if you guys hit the follow, that'd be much appreciated. I also have two big announcements coming up later on this month. So I'm gonna be announcing those on my YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, all that stuff by near the end of October. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to announce them, but obviously gotta wait a little longer. Last of all, if you guys would like, hit the subscribe button down below to watch more of these videos. Be much appreciated. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs before 2023. Could you guys help me on my goal? Hopefully you guys can. And hit the subscribe button down below. Be much appreciated. And without further ado, everyone, take care.